Alright, welcome to my Monster Train 200 plus shard rotations as I work my way through every single possible combination. It's going to take a while. It's still taking a while, and I've been doing it a while. It's just a lot of clans. But it's been fun for me. Hopefully you've been enjoying them. Well, last time we were awoken with Wormkin, and we ended up doing and actually getting not only an infinite, but an infinite, where I repeatedly cast Symphony of the Soul to max out regen and spikes on my Sentient, which is a lot of fun. It was a new regen record. I actually don't think it was a new spike record. I checked my logbook, and my current spike record is at a bit over 16,000. So I don't know if that was this last run or a different one, because I have used that strategy before. All right. We are moving on, which means we are now Stygian. Roll a random number generator, and we get a 1. All right. Hellhorned. Have we done this combination? No, we have not. So let us depart. All right, so we got Talos the Guardian, so push Talos, Fell Wings of Damnation. All right, and Seraph. That should be a decent set for Tethys. We start with a lot of damage spells, which is great. We have something for big targets, Ice Storm. We have something for Piercing, Vent, and Flash Freeze is our backline clear as well. We're going to take Conscription Notice, because that's really good with Tethys to start out. Yeah, because that's going to give me something to kill units, as long as it's something good. Cuddlebeard's not bad, but neither is Split Anvil. Now, I will be incanting mostly on my floor, so I'm going to take the Cuddlebeard, because I want to. I don't know, Frostbite's just more fun. And armor 10s, yeah, not really an issue. We'll get through this. Because we drop Tethys. That's going to give me a Baron in front. Ooh, that's nice. It's going to kill you. And we'll just do it like that. Alright. I want to torch you. And there we go. And let's just do some of this action. We kill this one. Yeah, okay, we want that to definitely die, not hit my pyre. Alright, currently we have not enough dying. This is 6 damage. Not going to bring anything into torch range, but that will bring you into killing all of these, which is great. Actually, we will torch here, because now if I do 4 damage, that'll put him at 5. That'll let me clear the frontliner. This will still clear that one. That'll clear that one. That's good. So we drop you here, and we do this. Oh, very calculated. We'll just clear out some armor. We do the vent first, then we frozen lance, and then we just do a bunch of damage. We are going to take a little bit of pyre health, but we are getting a lot of extra gold this round, which is fine. So we take 12. I've had worse starts with Tethys. So I'm not too concerned about it. We're actually quite good on damaging spells at the moment. Between the Ice Storm and the Flash Freezes and the Vents, I have pretty much all of them unless I see a Crypt Hammer. Crypt Builder, excuse me. We'll take the Fledgling Imp because that's good scaling. And we're taking a Sap Totem because, yeah, Sap Totem is Stupid good. Alright. Multi-strike, interesting. We're gonna do it. We're gonna infuse that one, and we're gonna see if we can't get an endless imp at some point. Do I need the steelworker currently? No, I don't. Oh, geez. Maybe I did want that steelworker. No, we're taking ashes. We're taking ashes, and you cannot stop me. This is all fine. So my goal is going to be to drop all my units out. Bam, that was nice. Yeah. Once again, we're just making sure we get rid of my units. I will see, we'll do it like this. Yeah, that's fine. This way I'm more likely to draw a lot of spells on this turn. Because I knew I was going to see 2 units otherwise. There we go. He doesn't even get a shot off. That's great. Okay, offering token. I usually enjoy taking 1 or 2 of those. We're going to take the hidden passage. Okay, so my strategy is going to be making an overstack floor of units. There's another multi-strike in health. There's a Siren of the Sea. Spell Chain. I'm going to put that on event. I'm going to -1 the torches. Because remember, the torch I can't. I can, but I don't really want to target my own units. Alright. We're doing it. That's way too many sirens, but I'm doing it. And we'll see what happens. We will really see what happens. Okay. It is what it is. I should have put that guy in the back, it's fine. I'm going to take Ember so I can cast 1 turns 1 and 2. But at least now... Honestly, I probably have my units in a horrible order here. Well, not probably. I know I do. Yeah, we drop this. If I raise this up, he has 4 sap. That's minus 8 attack. That's going to die without doing me damage. Right, I should have had the sweeper in front. That's okay. We're just going to keep growing my dudes. I'm going to start redrawing my units again, which is fun. So I am going to see another one of those this turn. See? And then we just do crazy amounts of sap. And we get a good sap totem beat down. One thing I'm going to have to watch out for is against Last Divinity. If I do see the, oh, which boss is it again? The Spike mini-boss, that could be bad. We'll take the Alloy of Ancients. That's not a bad spell to get. We don't need more units whatsoever. As I said, I'm taking Ember to start with. That way I can drop one turn 1 and 2 as I draw them. That's not needed. Spell Chain can go on the other vent. Once again, a Purge -1 goes on my Torch. I'm going to merge these Train Stewards. How many more temples do I have? 1, 2 more fusions. Okay. Holdover. Okay, that's pretty nice. I could hold over the Hidden Passage. Now, the other thing is, right, I have 6 of these. I only need 4 of them. We're going to give this -1. We don't actually care about the holdover. We will permafrost this, though. Because that's not bad, because then I can place my units other places. Then we're going to start purging. Okay. We're going to purge one of those. There's 2 temples, I have 3 units, so I'm going to purge a second Train Steward. Yeah, -2 on spells. Why not? I could still get a big damage spell. I like having them cost a 0. Spell shoot's fine as long as I can get myself set up. Right, so there's some better damage scaling. And that's going to get rid of his damage shield. Great. Getting that set up is more important. This is fine. It's okay to take a little bit of damage. And I guess we give the front one armor. Take 0 damage because I have enough sap, which is hilarious. We'll just set that one down here. I am going to take another 5 there, unfortunately. So I took a little bit from because of spike damage. But I just did apply another 18 sap, so I think I'm not going to take any damage here. That's pretty fun. Okay. We can send you up. We get rid of this. And we're going to, yeah, double vent. And we'll just kill that guy off because I want to. Awesome. This is going well. I'll take a Crystalline Seeds. This fight's going to be annoying, fella. We'll take the Pyre Chomper. It's another imp, which is unfortunate, but it does set up shenanigans if I do find Transcendent for any reason decide to take it. Okay, Queen's Tail, Lightstone Casing. -2 to a cost. None of these really need -2 is the thing. Purge -1, that goes on Torch again. No. Let's just make a chonky Pyre Chomper. I lied. We'll do it this way. Okay, -2. We guess that goes on here. That's going to be at least you know, bonus damage. I guess I should have checked this first. Consumables. Umbra. Sure, I would love a Space Prism. That would have been... That's a nice one. None of these are bad. But none of them are amazing for me. None of these are amazing for me either, but at least this is a plus at more attack, which the deck kind of needs. We purged a Train Steward. And we have 4, 5, 6. We have one. I'm going to say one too many of those. Oh boy, this is a great boss for my deck. Like, that's not sarcasm. Sometimes I use sarcasm. That one's not sarcasm. Sure, we'll do the Animus. Great. We drop another one. Awesome. I mean, just look at that sap go. 2 spells and they're already fully sapped. Okay. Nice, a Space Prism. We'll take a... We're not going to take any damage because there's no way he's going to get enough attack. Yeah, see? I'm fine with that. Give everything 10 rage. I mean, we get rid of the bad things. Oh man, I should have. That was me not thinking. I should have saved that hidden passage for this turn, because my imp died to spikes, right? Why not? Nope, there goes the sap. Oh no. I'm already to the point where I'm not taking any damage. Right. 0 times 10. Had 20 sap. That was a lot of damage otherwise, right? Crazy amounts of damage that guy can do. Take a preserve. And we could do Tiresome Climb. That's not bad. Yeah, I don't think I really plan on going anymore. Well, maybe the Merchant of Steel there. But this Merchant of Magic for sure. Do I need to dupe anything? I might just go Concealed Caverns. Questions, questions. I'm gonna skip. I don't need the days. I have so much sap, it's fine. Actually, I lied. The days probably would have been useful. Yeah, we're gonna go gold. Gold, gold, artifact. Yes, more draw. Thank you. And my one concern really is Tethys dying before I can do anything. So I'm gonna dupe the armor. Now this fight's probably going to be a little bit more annoying because of the junk. If I drop that there, it just dies. We'll just drop you here. We're going to take the damage. I am going to draw another load zone next turn, so I'm not going to cast this yet. I'll wait till next round. Holy crap, I'm going to get so much junk. Jeez Louise. No, I don't want to cast that. I want to cast you. Thank you. Alright, this is going to be annoying just because I'm going to have so much stuff in here. I think 2 of them probably can mostly carry me through this anyways. Okay, that's nice. We drop you. And you. And we can get rid of all 3 of those. Okay. We take another... Man, we're taking so much damage from these weights. Great. I don't really care if that guy dies. 18, what does he has? He'll get 13 attack. Yeah, that's fine. We do get an extra junk because I couldn't kill that dude though, which is unfortunate. Yes, yes, you're gonna keep dropping junk on me. Do I take another 8? I don't really want to take more damage. Thankfully, this should be that's the last turn of junk I will be forced to get. But there is so much in my deck, though. Hopefully I don't draw one. I do draw one, so I do take 3. Ow. This turn and the next turn, I do have to worry about a little bit. Take another 5. Ugh. I am going to get quite a bit of sap down, though. Yeah. Alright, 42 sap. I did take a lot of damage, though, just from all that junk. Playing bottom actually could have maybe been viable if I played the sweeper down and then all the sap, right? And then maybe I wouldn't have taken the damage from all that junk. But I still pulled through. 21 damage. Oof. We take the Ice and Pyre because I can. We are definitely taking draw this time since I have the 4 Ember already. And we still... I'm still going this way. There are artifacts I want to see, and I want the higher chance of seeing them. I will take that one. X cost gets +3. Is that useful? That is honestly not bad for my events, right? That means this one's doing 6 + 4, so that's doing 10 damage. This one's doing even more. So that's not bad. So let's do a first Hell Pact. These aren't the ones I want. I will take both of those, though. Those aren't horrible for me. At this point, I'm going to take this one. There is a chance I could still get like an Ancient Synergy, right? It's just not needed. Battering Ram also could be fine. These guys are a little annoying, but it's a-okay. He's going to be my chump blocker. He's a great chump blocker. Oh man, that's what... we're going to Frost here so I get my money. Alright, good job, Chump Blocker. You're doing great. There we go. And that's more than enough, so they're not going to do damage to me. Cool, cool, cool. That's going to not kill itself on spikes. That's annoying. So we're going to kill it off. Because I don't want it around giving me Ember Drain. We save the 2 spells. Yay, another one. We vent first, and then we can do the Ice Empire. Just, it's a better use of damage to them that way. Right, and here's another one. And now I have my 7-unit limit. Right, and that should be all of them. Yeah. And then we clear those guys out. We're actually going to clear him out here, because that way I just don't take damage. Still was hoping for like double damage, or double incants. There's a chance I still see it. Not the greatest chance, but it's a chance. I probably will end up actually going Merchant of Magic, because there is a decent number of units. Yeah, I don't care about that. You can take damage. There is a decent number of units that I want, or not units, spells that could use upgrades, mainly plus 10 damage. Alright, we just send you up. Do some of this action. Yeah, this is fine. It's better if my spells don't actually hit him. But I'm gaining, I mean, what? Each spell does 1 damage, but is doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 sap, or 4 sap, right? Or no, is it 5 sap? It's 5 sap. So he gains +1 attack each time I deal damage to him, but he's also getting -10 attack. So I think I have more than enough attack. So this is why the Spike boss is going to be a bit of a worry. In case that shows up against Last Divinity. An option is, of course, I take another preserve, is to preserve my big damage spell. There's a battering ram. Battering ram would be a lot of damage, right? 50 armor times 4, it's 200 damage. Nah, it's not, no. We don't need it. As I said, we're going this direction. 30 magic power. We're going to put that on the Ice Empire. -1 still goes on torches because they are my worst spell. We're going to re-roll. More health isn't bad for me to see. +20 consume on a frozen lance is great. Ooh, there we go. Hold over Ice Empire. I like that. And then we can do... None of these need the -1, so we're just going to re-roll. 20 and consume on another frozen lance. Now on the Ice Storm. Permafrost? Not needed. -1, not needed. We'll give everything a little bit of armor. And then we start getting rid of the crappiest spells. So we get rid of another torch. And then I don't really care about points. So we're going to put a -1 into you, just so we get a little bit more damage off of it. Alright, let's go. Cool. We are going to play top. Yeah, we do it this way. That gets me the most damage. Now it's a sap v sap battle. And we are going to... We're going to do this in an order I'm not the most fond of, but we drop him first. Then this. We permafrost the Siren of the Sea. Or not Siren of the Sea, the Lodestone Totem, my red side of the sea because of the infusion. That way next turn we can do something like, well, that's great. Okay, now we can drop this one. We're going to actually increase the amount of frostbite on you. I think that's a better use of my... Instead of getting +1 or +4/+4 because of the 4 totems. I think getting a little bit more lasting damage because of Cuddlebeard is just better. I was trying to figure out where the spell weakness came, and now I remember. I wanted to see what my draw card was first. Because that way, if I drew a card first, if it was another totem, I could play and put it up instead of just losing all my ember to the vent. But I mean, that's a lot of sap. I'm not really worried about not making that. Okay, we drop this, and you, and you. We're gonna hold this over until we get to the last round. Because that's going to just give me more sap. I could do it now, actually. That wouldn't be a bad idea. We do the big vent now. And yeah, that's fine. Permafrosting deadweights isn't a horrible thing to do, by the way. It makes it so you don't redraw it. It also gives you a good target anytime you draw Offering Token. Alright, once again, we're going to hold the vent, because this is 2 spells, so that 1 spell, and that's going to be good for once the boss is up here. We're going to put more Frostbite there, because Frostbite is more damage. And I just need to get, you know, lots of damage in before too much sap goes away. I'm not actually worried about it, but something to consider. Yeah, see, now we can discard that. Oh, nope, sorry. We Flash Freeze first, because that costs Ember if I cast it on a different floor. Cool. Awesome. Now if I hidden passage you, yeah, I don't take any damage. 100 sap, 105 sap. Why would it give me an option when there's only one card I could target? 115 sap. That's a decent amount, right? Now we're just doing small bits of damage. That's our main source of damage at the moment. Oh, hey. The Sycophant finally got an attack. Cool. Alright, here we go. We drop this guy, and this guy, and we drop a Tethys. You're actually kind of useless, so you're going to go down here. You're the most likely to die, so you get that. Okay, now we drop the totems. That's going to get rid of those damage shields, which are annoying. And so it's going to let me kill that guy. Right, so I want to be able to kill things that are otherwise going to hurt me. And then we just get a lot of vents. So we're already set on the sap up here, which is great. It's just, once again, spikes. Spikes are the big issue. Cool. I actually don't want to kill that, do I? Okay, those are both still permafrosted, so we're going to kill this unit, because it's spike damage. That's only 13, that's not enough to kill it. We're going to start putting damage onto him. Yeah. We're going to do it in this order. That should be fine. It's okay to take a little bit of spike damage to my units. Because as long as they're going to have enough sap, these aren't going to do damage. I do lose the 5. Cool. Now I can drop you. Let's see, that's going to be 12, 22, 23. Is there any more of these in my deck? No. So we can cast the Hidden Passage. We can start freezing the dead weights. Alright, this is going to be enough, so I at least kill that frontliner first. Then I can clear this guy. I mean, he has minus 70 attack. He's not getting any damage in. And we're going to hold this one over for the boss. Actually, holding over the freeze might have been a smarter idea, but it's okay. There's that one down. We definitely want to ensure we do enough damage here. We just want to get as much sap on him as possible because he has a lot of attack. I mean, I guess it wasn't too much of a worry. Okay, there's another spike guy I need to kill. Those are all going to die, which is great. Let's bring you up now, I guess. Because I think that's just, yeah, that's better. It's a lot less spike damage. Alright, we do this in the right order. We kill this guy, because he does spikes. We're going to freeze you. That's minus 30 attack. I think that's fine. I want to save as many for this dude here. Yeah. Those guys are annoying. No, we discard that dead weight. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. He's not going to be able to do anything. Might as well do this here. We're going to vent down here. And we draw 6. Cool. This is going to give me the most sap possible on the next round. And I'm not going to get any junk, which is what I love to see. Okay, he's out of spell shield. Now he's dead. Awesome. We're just going to keep getting all that lovely sap going. There we go. Another 50 sap this round. 10 spells cast. That's pretty good, right? Now we just have to wait for the slow beat down here. I mean, I'm still doing a couple hundred a round. It's just across 5 units and 82 frostbite. There we go. Nice victory. No worries. Right? No worries. All right, so let's look at our run summary. So, what we had here was the Lodestone Totem strategy. This is a strong one, especially if you have a lot of zero-cost spells or if you have Conduit Tethys. You find a Lodestone Totem. You find some sort of good unit to infuse with it. Preferably, since you're already doing Incant Siren, the Sea is great. Rage Siren also works because it's still scaling attack. But that allows you to soften enemies. But if you get like a floor of 4 or 5 of these out, plus a Tethys, or just like I said, a bunch of zero-cost spells, you're pretty much going to sap everything so it can't deal damage to your pyre, even if you don't kill it on the floor. And that's what happened. Now, obviously, the Conduit Tethys works great. You do want to make sure this is your only banner unit, so you can see turn 1, and hopefully start incanting turn 1 so your Tethys doesn't die. And especially if you're doing this dupe route. I got the ×5 dupe, which is great, but if you do the dupe route anyways, and you start getting, 3 of these or 4 of these, taking Ember as one of your boss relics is a good idea. Because that way you can play top floor, turn 1, you drop one of them down that costs 3 Ember, and you get an Ember Drain. That means the next round, you'll start with 3 Ember instead of 2, so you can cast yet another one if you draw it. So taking the Ember Relic is especially a good idea if you're doing this Lodestone Totem dupe strategy. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, it's a spell deck. I took a big Ice and Pyre on holdover to help kill big units. Alloy the Ancients was nice because it's, 25 armor. I duped that once for 50 armor. Conscription Notice is one of those cards that just lets Tethys survive better in the early rounds so you don't die to the first 2-3 battles as easily, which is what happens a lot if you go high shards and you're not careful, as you can easily die the early rounds. Ashes of the Fallen I took wasn't the most useful because I only had the one imp, though between the improved Firebox and the Pyre Chomper, I did have a lot more Ember, which let me cast Lodestone Totems quicker. The Hidden Passage with Permafrost let me put a Lodestone Totem on the top floor without having to play it there when my floor was full, which is great. I like spell chains on vents in general. You can put the plus 30 into them really well. Hopefully you get the plus 10 in Pierce, because plus 10 Pierce and the Twin Stone is great, because that's 20 free piercing damage. But they also take -1s, not too horribly, or plus 10s from the Magic Shop as well. The Preserves typically aren't my favorite, but in this type of strategy is nice because you can hold the vents till turns you need them, which is basically the Relentless phase, or you can hold over your dead weights so you stop drawing them, or have them as discard fodder for the Offering Token. Those all work. But yeah, this was a Lodestone Totem deck, just lots of sap. If I had double Incant, that would have been hilarious because they would have scaled faster and done a lot more sap. But besides, I mean, once I got this strategy going, right, it took a little damage here, and then a lot against Fel, but that was junk Fel, so that would be why. But yeah, not a horrible run, pretty smooth sailing. Just a little bit of planning here, but otherwise I wasn't too worried, I don't think. All right, if you want to try this yourself, you are welcome to. The challenge code is FilenameRegardLongest. All right, thank you for watching and have fun.